الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين والعاقبة للمتقين أما بعد. Number 1. Islamic history. The Khilafah of Alamgir Rahimahullah. Aurangzeb Alamgir Rahimahullah was amongst the most intelligent member of the Timuri family. He was a courageous, just and most capable leader. When he ascended to the throne in the year 1068 AH, he waived all the taxes owing to the government the previous year and distributed 2.5 million rupees amongst the poor. He also distributed 630,000 rupees as a gift for Mecca and Medina and had a masjid of marble erected in a fortress, which cost approximately 160,000 rupees. His empire stretched from the port of Karachi to the easternmost limits of Assam and from the Indian Ocean in the south to the Himalaya mountains in the north. He banned intoxicants, dancing and other activities that conflicted with the laws of the Sharia and secured the roads against robbers. He fixed an annual amount of 140,000 rupees for the poor and did not allow the demolition of any religious sites. The adherents of every religion lived in peace and were free to practice their religion. He listened to the young and old and would not compromise on the truth for anyone. Number 2. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam's miracle. Assistance from the angels. Hazrat Abu Talha radiallahu anhu reports that when the Kuffar army surprised them with an attack during one of the battles, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam recited, Ya Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa Iyyaka nasta'een. Translation: O the Master of the Day of Recompense, you alone do we worship, and you alone do we ask for help. The Sahaba radiallahu anhum then saw angels striking at the kuffar from the front and the back, leaving many of the kuffar lying dead on the ground. Dalail of Isfahani 373. Number 3. Afarad. Distribution of inheritance. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Distribute inheritance amongst the rightful heirs as commanded by the Book of Allah. Muslim 4143 from Hazrat Abdullah bin Abbas radiallahu anhu. When a person passes away and leaves some wealth behind, it will be wajib compulsory to distribute this wealth amongst his heirs. It is not permissible to deprive any of the rightful heirs from their shares with a reason valid in the Sharia, and it is also not permissible to give any of them less than they deserve. Number 4. As-Sunnah. Seeking protection from 3 things. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam often recited the following dua. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ash-shiqaqi wan-nifaqi wa su'il akhlaq. Translation: O Allah, I seek your protection from mutual conflict, hypocrisy, and evil character traits. Abu Dawood 1546 from Hazrat Abu Huraira radiallahu anhu. Number 5. An important act and its virtue. The dua to be recited in the marketplace. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that when a person recites the following dua in the marketplace, Allah will record for him the reward of 100,000 good deeds, forgive 100,000 of his sins, and elevate his ranks by 100,000. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. Tirmizi 3428 from Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu. Number 6. A sin. Accusing people. Allah says in the Quran, Whoever commits a minor sin or a major sin and then casts the blame on or accuses an innocent person, he has indeed burdened himself with a great slander and clear sin, for which he will suffer terrible punishment. Surah Nisa, verse 112. Number 7. This world. Spend when in this world. Allah says in the Quran, spend for Allah's pleasure, for what we have provided for you before death comes to any of you. And then He says, O my Rabb, why do you not grant me respite to continue living for a little while longer, so that I can spend in charity and become of the righteous? Surah Munafiqun, verse 10. Number 8. The Akhirah. Hazrat Mikail alayhi salam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam once asked Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam why he had never seen Hazrat Mikail alayhi salam ever laugh. Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam replied that Hazrat Mikail alayhi salam had never laughed since Jahannam had been created. Ahmad 12,930 from Hazrat Anas raziyallahu anhu. Number 9. Cures from the Quran and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The benefits of seasonal fruit. Allah instructs us in the Quran to eat fruits when they appear. Surah An'am, verse 141. Eating the fruit of the season is extremely beneficial to the health and a great means of protecting against illnesses. Number 10. Advice from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Hazrat Abu Zar raziyallahu anhu reports that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam advised him to do the following 7 things. Number 1. Being close to the poor and loving them. Number 2. Looking at those who have less wealth than yourself and not those who have more. Number 3. Joining family ties even though others may want to sever them. Number 4. Never to ask anything from anyone. Number 5. Speaking the truth even though it may be bitter. Number 6. Never to give regard to others in matters concerning Allah. Number 7. To always be reciting La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam added that all of these were treasures from beneath the Allah's throne. Ahmad 20,906. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.